In the shadow of Ukraine's relentless struggle for sovereignty and democracy, a story of opulence and power unfolds, one that few have dared to tell. Volodymyr Zelensky, the comedian turned president, who captured the world's attention as a symbol of hope and resistance, now stands at the center of a controversial narrative. Behind the wartime leader's humble facade lies a sprawling luxury empire, shrouded in secrecy and fueled by connections to oligarchs and political elites. How did a man who rose to power on promises of transparency and anti-corruption amass such wealth? What ties bind him to the very oligarchic networks he vowed to dismantle, long before the world knew him as the face of Ukraine's defiance against Russian aggression? Zelensky was a television star, a producer, and a businessman. His rise to the presidency in 2019 was nothing short of meteoric, fueled by a grassroots campaign that promised to clean up Ukraine's corrupt political system. But as the cameras turned away and the realities of governance set in, whispers of Zelensky's own ties to oligarchs began to surface. Among them was Ihor Kolomoisky, the controversial billionaire and former owner of the TV channel that aired Zelensky's hit show. Servant of the people, Kolomoisky's influence on Zelensky's career and its presidency has been a subject of intense speculation. Yet, the story doesn't end there. Beyond the political alliances lies a web of luxury real estate, high-end vehicles, and offshore holdings that paint a picture of a leader living far removed from the struggles of the average Ukrainian. How does a wartime president justify such extravagance while his nation fights for survival? And what does this say about the promises of reform that once defined his presidency? As Ukraine continues to battle for its future, questions about Zelensky's true allegiances and the sources of his wealth remain unanswered. Is he the anti-corruption crusader he claims to be? Or has he become part of the very system he vowed to dismantle? This is the untold story of Zelensky's luxury empire. A tale of power, privilege, and the high-stakes game of politics in a nation fighting for its soul. Strap in as we peel back the layers of Zelensky's hidden world, exposing the oligarchs, the deals, and the secrets that have shaped his rise to power. Welcome to Loyal Luxury. Our YouTube channel is dedicated to celebrating the finer things in life. Here, we explore the essence of luxury through in-depth reviews, exclusive behind-the-scenes access, and interviews with industry insiders. Our mission is to demystify the world of high-end products and experiences, showcasing not just their beauty, but also the craftsmanship and passion that go into creating them. Whether you're a luxury enthusiast or simply curious about the lavish lifestyle, Controversies invites you to discover, appreciate, and indulge in the art of living well. Today, we are diving into the world of President Zelensky in 8 captivating chapters. Watch till the end to uncover the full story. Early life and education. In the heart of Ukraine, amid the humming machinery and deep mining shafts of Ihor, a boy was born on January 25, 1978. This city, steeped in industrial heritage, would mold Volodymyr Zelensky's early perspectives on resilience and the value of hard work. Surrounded by the spirited community of Ihor, young Zelensky grew up speaking Russian, a common tongue in many Ukrainian cities during those times. Yet, as he matured, he embraced Ukrainian and later English, revealing an adaptability and an eagerness to engage with diverse cultures. He set his sights on academia, earning a law degree from the Ihor Economic Institute. But the life of a lawyer was not his destiny. Instead, the allure of the stage beckoned, promising laughter and creativity over legal briefs. Family played a crucial role in shaping Zelensky's ambitions. His father, Oleksandr, a professor and scientist, instilled in him a love for knowledge and the belief that one could change the world through education and intellect. From a young age, Zelensky showcased a flair for comedy and drama, participating in local theater groups and competitions. Little did he know, these early performances would be the stepping stones to a remarkable career that would captivate a nation. Rise in entertainment. In 2003, Zelensky took a bold leap and co-founded Untold 95, a production company that would become the lifeblood of Ukrainian entertainment. With a unique blend of humor, and sharp social commentary. Their productions resonated with audiences hungry for change. His breakout role came with Servant of the People, where he portrayed Vasyl Petrovich Holoborodko, a modest teacher thrust into the chaos of political power. This role not only highlighted his comedic genius, but also served as a mirror reflecting the aspirations of a nation longing for transformation. Through Kvartal 95, Zelensky dared to address pressing social issues and rampant corruption, establishing himself as a cultural icon and a voice for the people, paving the way for a unique connection between art and activism. As his fame soared, Zelensky began to attract international attention, his charisma and wit transcending borders. This newfound recognition set the stage for a future where the worlds of entertainment and politics would collide. Transition to politics on December 31, 2018. In a move that caught the nation by surprise, Zelensky announced his candidacy for the presidency of Ukraine. With the charisma of a performer and the savvy of a strategist, he aimed to connect with voters on a personal level. Running as a political outsider, he championed an anti-corruption platform, leveraging the popularity of his TV show, Servant of the People, to resonate with citizens yearning for genuine change. Utilizing social media and digital platforms, he bypassed traditional political structures, appealing directly to a younger demographic disillusioned with the status quo. His approach was revolutionary, turning political norms on their head. Initially dismissed as a novelty, Zelensky's campaign gained momentum, transforming him into a beacon of hope for those seeking an alternative to the entrenched political elite. His key promises: fighting corruption, revitalizing the economy, and enhancing Ukraine's global status, struck a chord with millions, igniting a fervor for change that swept across the nation. Presidential victory in a historic election. Zelensky emerged victorious in 2019, securing a staggering 73% of the vote and defeating incumbent Petro Poroshenko. This victory marked a seismic shift in Ukrainian politics, igniting hope for a new era. Zelensky's ascent to the presidency symbolized a collective yearning for reform, a journey towards a government that truly represented the will of the people. As he took office, the world watched with keen interest, seeking to understand how this former entertainer would navigate the complex landscape of leadership and governance. Faced with immediate challenges, navigating turbulent geopolitical waters and addressing internal divisions, Zelensky set out to implement his ambitious reform agenda, striving to fulfill his campaign promises. With a vision for a brighter future, Volodymyr Zelensky embarked on a remarkable journey, determined to steer Ukraine towards a path of growth, integrity, and unity. His presidency, however, would not be without trials. As tensions brewed both internally and externally, Zelensky faced unprecedented tests: economic struggles, political pressures, and the looming threat of conflict. Would his background in comedy and entertainment equip him to confront these stark realities? With a nation watching intently, the next chapters of Zelensky's story promise to be filled with unexpected twists, resilience, and the ongoing quest for a brighter, united Ukraine. Leadership style. Volodymyr Zelensky is known for his modern communication strategies, leveraging social media platforms to connect directly with the public. In an era where traditional media can distort narratives, he bypassed conventional outlets, fostering a strong personal connection with Ukrainians. A staunch advocate for transparency, Zelensky prioritized reforms aimed at reducing corruption and enhancing government accountability. His leadership style emphasized direct engagement with citizens, demonstrating a commitment to addressing their concerns and needs. Throughout his presidency, he has implemented various policy initiatives focused on economic development, judicial reform, and bolstering Ukraine's international standing. Each initiative reflects his vision for a more resilient and prosperous Ukraine. Zelensky has shown remarkable adaptability in times of crisis, including navigating the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic and addressing ongoing tensions with Russia. His leadership has been characterized by decisive actions during turbulent times. International diplomacy has been a cornerstone of his approach, as he actively engaged in efforts to strengthen Ukraine's alliances and secure vital international support. His ability to rally international backing showcases his commitment to Ukraine's sovereignty. Net worth, properties, and luxurious life. Despite his political role, Zelensky's net worth is estimated between $20 million and $30 million, primarily amassed from his successful entertainment career and ownership stakes in Kvartal 95. He owns several properties, including luxurious apartments in Ukraine and a villa in Forte di Marmi, Italy, which he sold in 2020. This decision likely stemmed from a desire to avoid perceptions of extravagance during his presidency. Zelensky holds around $2 million in combined cash and Ukrainian government bonds with his wife, Olena Zelenska. His stake in Kvartal 95 was valued at approximately $10 million but was transferred to partners during his presidency to avoid conflicts of interest. Despite his wealth, Zelensky's lifestyle remains relatively understated. His public image, especially during wartime, emphasizes simplicity and resilience. Aligning with the role of a leader in crisis, Zelensky has also engaged in various philanthropic endeavors, supporting causes related to education and healthcare. His commitment to giving back reflects a desire to uplift the very communities he represents. Wartime leadership. Zelensky gained global recognition for his steadfast leadership during Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. His resolve and determination to remain in Kyiv, despite the imminent danger, have garnered admiration around the world. Refusing evacuation offers, he famously stated, "I need ammunition, not a ride." This powerful declaration transformed him into an international symbol of resilience and courage, embodying the spirit of a nation under siege. On the global stage, he addressed international bodies, rallying support for Ukraine and advocating for stronger sanctions against Russia. His speeches have resonated, striking a chord with leaders and citizens alike. Behind the scenes, Zelensky worked closely with military leaders to coordinate Ukraine's defense efforts, emphasizing the critical role of international aid and cooperation in combating aggression. In addition to military strategy, he oversaw humanitarian initiatives aimed at supporting displaced Ukrainians and those affected by the conflict. His leadership extended beyond politics into the very fabric of society, providing hope and aid to those in need. Legacy and impact. Zelensky has elevated Ukraine's global visibility, symbolizing resistance against authoritarianism and the fight for democracy. His leadership has not only shaped his nation but also resonated worldwide, inspiring those who value freedom and sovereignty. As a symbol of democracy, he embodies hope for those who believe in popular will shaping political outcomes. His journey reflects Ukraine's ongoing struggle for independence and security. Amid reconstruction and geopolitical challenges, his leadership remains crucial in defining Ukraine's future. Despite adversity, he remains steadfast, balancing wartime resilience with national aspirations. His legacy will be marked by unwavering dedication to his people and democratic ideals. With the world watching, his story is far from over. Each step he takes shapes Ukraine's destiny and fuels a global movement for justice and peace. Before he was a leader, he was an entertainer. A man who once made Ukraine laugh now carries the weight of its survival. Volodymyr Zelensky's rise is unparalleled. A comedian turned president, now a wartime leader, he entered office as a symbol of hope, vowing to fight corruption and strengthen democracy. But power is never simple, and war has tested his leadership like never before. His transformation was swift and profound, every decision scrutinized. As he champions democracy, questions persist about influence, wealth, and the cost of leadership. Can democracy endure in wartime? His story is still unfolding, but one thing is certain. Zelensky has left an indelible mark on history. Loyal luxury is more than wealth. It's power, legacy, and influence. Discover the untold stories of success. Crave more, and subscribe now